The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards of all time. He's also tied for the most.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving is out there with MP, and it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Lakers, LeBron James is out there with Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Davis, and it's Bradley in at the two-guard spot. And these Christmas Day games, Greg, have become a cherished NBA tradition. How tough is it, though, for the players to miss this time with their families?
It is always a challenge, no doubt, but sometimes you just got to be a little flexible with the schedule. And as long as the kids get their presents, they don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late.
Chandler with another miss. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Davis gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
The shooting range is a big part of what makes AD effective. You have to go out and guard him.
Here's Irving. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Harris finds Drummond. Chandler against Bradley. And the dunk by Chandler.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Bradley. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Chandler scanning the floor. And the dunk by Chandler.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and, boy, they are knocking them down.
Now, here's Chandler. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. A nice shot by KD.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
James against Harris. James kicks to Davis. Johnson outside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Chandler finds Harris. That three off the mark. Lakers trail by 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Chandler against Bradley. James dishes to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
And here is LeBron. After the three-pointer from Chandler, Bradley no one around him. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Harris inside the line. No good from the wing. Knocked away. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. They lead by 4. Chandler attacking, and Davis sends it back.
All of AD's 7'6" wingspan coming into play allowed him to block it away.
Bradley passes to Westbrook, and it's sent back by Drummond. And here's KD for 3. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's James. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Westbrook passes to Bradley. James looking it over. 6 to shoot. Back to Bradley. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Bradley's got his second basket of the night.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
For the 3, Chandler drops in the tray.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Pass to Bradley. Outside Westbrook. Pass to James. Now Davis. Over Drummond. Misses off the right iron.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
It's stolen by Davis. James against Harris. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Harris against LeBron. Passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
The flush from Anthony Davis. 2 very loud points.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Johnson. Horton Tucker comes in for James. Monk's checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond. Simmons comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Seth Curry in for Joe Harris. 4 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Chandler with the steal. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Chandler. And the Nets lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Here's none after the basket by Brooklyn. Davis in the corner. And it's Davis with the jam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Davis has gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. From deep, Monk grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Stolen. Curry with it. Now guarded by Monk. Irving kicks to Chandler. The pass to Claxton. Chandler against Howard. Just 5 to shoot. That one good for 2.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Now, here's Monk. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Chandler kicks to Curry. Chandler outside to the paint. Here's Claxton, and he makes good on the layup. Claxton's got his second basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Inside, Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Howard living at the line, all about knocking him down.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't hit the second. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. Irving finds Chandler. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. Simmons, great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 3.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Monk. Little turnaround. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving looking for an opening. And the dunk by Chandler.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Now, here's Monk. He's guarded by Chandler. Monk with the ball over Chandler. The shot by Monk is no good. Outside, Simmons. Back to Chandler. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Howard. Lakers trail by 5. To the inside. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Now, here's none. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
You know, AD's trophy case really speaks to his abilities as a player. He's won a championship in the NBA and at the collegiate level, and a gold medal as part of Team USA.
Chandler. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, you know, just practicing all my life.
Oh, it is indeed. Substitution here for the Lakers. Johnson, he's checked in for Howard. LeBron comes in for Anthony Davis. Bradley's checked in for Horton Tucker. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Monk. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Bradley. Russell Westbrook out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Johnson in at the center. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers got the job done. He scored 46 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Chandler against Johnson. Chandler dishes to Harris. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 11. Nunn passes to Bradley. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Seth Curry comes in for Simmons. Outside Westbrook. KD against Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the Lakers with another miss. And they recover it. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Chandler the pass to Drummond. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Bradley with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And it's Bradley off the drive. And Durant sends it back.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
Right on the bucket. Drummond's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
With the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Chandler attacking in the corner. Drummond with it. Pass to Claxton. And stolen by James. Here's Westbrook. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Chandler, the pass to KD. Back to Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display. Capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
On the wing, James. Defended by Drummond. It's deflected. Now Chandler. 14 points for him. Into the lane. Westbrook with the block. And they're able to recover. Pocket 6. Chandler dishes to Drummond. Basket counts. Drummond's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Timing perfect on the pick and roll. Drummond showing good feel for this play.
Drummond working against LeBron. Down low. Here's Davis. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Chandler, the pass to Drummond. Makes it off the glass. Drummond's got 8.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
James outside. Johnson outside. Here's Westbrook. Misses off the left iron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 14.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
Chandler kicks to KD. Drummond passes to Chandler. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Free throw good, Drummond. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Westbrook against KD. Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. Chandler, the pass to Claxton. Back to Chandler. Dishes to KD. Chandler against Davis. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers trail by 13 to the inside. Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
An aggressive move by Stanley Johnson can score the ball a number of ways inside.
Chandler outside. Drills the three-pointer. Chandler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
James against Drummond. Over Drummond. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. LeBron's got 15.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Chandler, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by KD. KD on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
With a shot like that, AD has completely redefined what we expect out of a power forward.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Right back after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters,
You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Setting the floor for the Nets. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving is out there with MP. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Chandler, the pass to KD. Avery Bradley pulls it in. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Johnson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Chandler, the pass to Durant. Count it. Good. KD's got 10 points in the game.
I love when Durant attacks with confidence, especially when he's this close inside.
Pass to LeBron. It's Bradley on the wing. Back to James. Shoots it up. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Here's Westbrook. Up and in on the way. He's got 8.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Chandler outside. And stolen by James. Bradley, that's for 2. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. For the 3, Chandler. It's stolen by Bradley. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. Now let's go to the sideline to catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
And the long arms of Durant, so disruptive. He takes up a lot of airspace.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Chandler kicks to Drummond. Chandler outside. Driving inside. Irving for 3. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Horton Tucker comes in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Chandler, the pass to Sharp. Chandler outside. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Chandler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Here's Nunn, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 13-point game. Outside Bradley. He dishes it to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Chandler outside. Simmons on the wing. Back to Chandler. Passes it to Sharp. Chandler with the ball. He's guarded by Davis. Chandler kicks to Irving. Offensive rebound. Out to Harris. Chandler outside. Simmons on the wing. Trying his luck from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Davis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Brooklyn leading by 11. Chandler outside. Harris passes to Chandler. Now the pass to Sharp, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Los on the wing, James. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to James. Lakers passing it around. Westbrook, no good. Brooklyn's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Harris misses.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Curry brings the double. Up top, Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley finds Westbrook. Johnson, that's for 2. And again, no good by the Lakers. Westbrook against Chandler. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. Five seconds left in the third quarter. Monk for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Avery Bradley, Malik Monk out there with Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's James in at the 5.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
MP fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Westbrook kicks to Monk. Outside Westbrook. Monk, the pass to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Durant with the steal. Harris, right side. Chandler against Westbrook. Chandler goes in. Pass to Drummond. Back to Chandler. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Drummond throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Here's Westbrook. Kevin Durant with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
James with it. Now Chandler defending. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
A solid rebounder when he puts his mind to it. Stanley Johnson creating second chance opportunities.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. On the wing, Chandler. Westbrook with the steal. And here's Bradley from three. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Chandler hits them both. Here's James. No good that time. Some solid defense there from KD. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Chandler. Here's the three. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers going the other way now. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's KD. Rebounded by the Lakers. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Outside Westbrook. The dish to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. And it's James missing. And so Curry will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. On the wing, Chandler. Offensive rebound, Nets. Drummond passes to Harris. Johnson against Chandler. Inside, Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
On the wing, James, defended by Durant, and it's sent back by KD. Nets leading by 10. Chandler dishes to Harris. Westbrook against Chandler. Launches a 3. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. And that one's good. Drummond. Lakers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And the Lakers call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Irving's checked in for the Nets. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. We'll see if we have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Shot clock at 5. Double team on Westbrook. And here's Bradley from 3.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up.
And that one's good. Drummond.
It's one of those nights where Drummond's been heavily involved, and he's responding.
Here's James. Nice defense from KD.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Chandler kicks to Harris. Chandler down low. James covering. Harris passes to Chandler. Drives to the hoop. Here's Irving. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and then jammed by Drummond.
Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative.
Westbrook finds James. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Bradley can't get it to go.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
For the 3, Chandler knocks down the 3 ball. Chandler's got 13 points in the second half.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And explosive at the 1. Westbrook plays with tremendous force, rocking the rim there.
Chandler outside. Off target with his 3.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Chandler with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Chandler leading the charge. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Johnson wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Nets leading by 15. Irving finds Chandler. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Chandler's got 11 points in the quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Pass to Johnson. Over Harris. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And here's Chandler from the arc. They grab their own miss. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-point bomb. Chandler's got 36.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson against Harris. Outside Bradley. Chandler comes with the double team. 4 on the clock. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Bradley. 16 points for Davis.
I just love watching Davis go to work inside. This is too easy for him.
Chandler outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Double team on Westbrook. He kicks to Bradley. Takes the 3. Drains the 3-pointer.
That's his second 3-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
On the wing, Chandler. Guarded by Bradley. Chandler, no good. Lakers trail by 19. James in the post. Chandler on him. And it's James missing.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Harris kicks to Chandler. Pass to Irving. Back to Chandler. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Outside, Davis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Davis has got 19 points.
Wasting no time off the catch. The confidence Davis has is what makes him so dangerous.
Chandler, no good.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Davis kicks to James. Lakers working the ball around now. And Durant sends it back. Chandler dishes to KD. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Drummond. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nets.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And what a huge standout performance it was
For MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Right side, Bradley. LeBron outside. And the pass to Johnson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 22 is their biggest lead. Durant, the pass to Harris. Chandler outside. Back to Harris. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Just the girl, them sugar.